Peace to you and you and you and all expressions of consciousness. I have been asked the question, why do souls choose a terrible life? What is a soul in the first place? Have you seen a soul? Have you heard a soul? Yes, you have. What is aware of that soul? Mind. Anyhow you describe a soul would be using mind. Everything is known by mind. Everything. But mind itself is known. Meaning, my fellow expressions of consciousness, the soul is not what you are, is not what they are, is not what anybody is. The soul is no different from a brick. The soul is no different from a cloud. The soul is no different from a PlayStation console. Because all of these things are known within experience by the mind, but the mind itself is known. So, if I have experience here, this is all of experience of mind. Experience of a soul, experience of going to work, experience of earth. It's all in this experience. Hang on a minute, but something is aware of experience. As you see, I am aware right now of this space called experience. It's the same. The pureness of what you are, of what they are, of what animals are, is outside of experience. Because experience arises within that. If you ask yourself, and if you are sincere, you will say right now, I am aware of experience. Because of course you would say that because you are. But then the follow-up question I would say would be, with what are you aware of the nature of experience? With what are you aware of mind? It cannot be mind aware of mind. Of course not. Something is aware of mind. Remember, mind is just experience. Experience is mind. They go hand in hand. But something is aware of that. What is the nature of that which is aware of mind, which is aware of experience? What is the nature of that? That we must first discover before we can talk about souls being real, because they're not. Meaning, they are not what you are. Yes, they can be experienced. Mind can experience a pink elephant riding on a surfboard. Okay, that's experience now. It's in our mind. It's in our mind right now. But how real is that? Just because mind can perceive something doesn't mean it's truth. The same way you can perceive any thought is the same way you can perceive any sensation. It's the same way you perceive all experiences. You are not in the experience, you are the experiencer. The substance of the experience is made out of that which you are, yes. But we're not going that deep right now. So, my friends, a soul has never chosen anything. A so-called soul, just as a person, has never chosen anything, because all of these experiences are being perceived by the real chooser, which is that perceivelessness that you are in deep sleep. That's what you really are. The allowing of all the unfolding of experience. That's what you really are. You are not suffering. You are not a body. No soul is in a body. All bodies are consciousness. All thoughts are consciousness. Nothing can be outside of the all, and the all is that which we call pure consciousness, as it describes our ability to perceive. We call it consciousness, but we're talking about pure consciousness now. That's what you really are. So there is no body suffering, but the experience of suffering can definitely be experienced, which is why we should do our best to alleviate suffering from person to person, from animal to animal. None of us want to experience suffering or be the one committing the suffering within experience. We want our experience to be peaceful as possible. This is why we should not cause suffering to any body, man, woman, child, animal. But from the highest perspective, because this is a spiritual channel, speaking of higher truths, no one is suffering. And that should come as a relief. Fight the good fight within experience to stop suffering, as we all, I hope, do. But always know, for your own quote-unquote peace of mind, from the highest so-called perspective, which is the only real true perspective of the pure consciousness that you are, there is no body individual existing in the first place, and there is just no suffering happening. It is just an experience. But of course, as I just said, I have to finish on the point, just in case anybody misses a point. Within experience, as we are, we should do our best to alleviate and to stop suffering on this planet, from person to person, from animal to animal. Because we are all the same being. Why would we want to hurt ourselves? Move forward with love in your heart. Have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful evening. Peace.